Britain's Queen Elizabeth with the leaders of the G7 nations during this week's summit in Cornwall, England there. President Biden was seated to her left and was a few steps ahead of the Queen as the dignitaries walked to the stage. Tomorrow, the President and First Lady will share afternoon tea with the Queen at Windsor Castle. But while that gathering will be a first for the first couple, the Queen's encounters with American presidents and their wives is a piece of history all its own. Today marks the official celebration of the Queen's 95th birthday, and she's about to mark 70 years on the throne. But there's another remarkable number she can boast about. In her long reign, the Queen may well have met more U.S. presidents than anyone else alive today. Some were a bit out of order. She met the nation's 31st president, Herbert Hoover, at a 1957 luncheon, 24 years after he left office. She was only Princess Elizabeth when she and her late husband met President Harry Truman in Washington on behalf of her father, King George. But most of the encounters have been as Queen and with the sitting president, including a 1959 visit by Dwight Eisenhower to Balmoral Castle in Scotland, a 1961 state dinner at Buckingham Palace for John and Jackie Kennedy, and a 1969 palace tour for President Richard Nixon. In 1976, President Ford played host, waltzing with Queen Elizabeth at the White House to celebrate the nation's bicentennial. Jimmy Carter also made quite an impression on the Queen and her mother during a 1977 Buckingham Palace state dinner. Instead of bowing his head or shaking the Queen Mother's hand, he decided to kiss her right on the lips. Ronald Reagan, a personal favorite of Her Majesty,
very nice to see you again,
bonded with the Queen over their mutual love of horses. And in 1991, President George H.W. Bush took the royal couple to one of America's favorite pastimes, a baseball game between the Baltimore Orioles and the Oakland A's. Bill Clinton and George W. Bush each met with the Queen and Prince Philip on numerous occasions without any major breaches of royal protocol. Unfortunately, more recent presidents weren't so lucky.
To Her Majesty, the Queen, for the vitality of the special relationship between our peoples.
While toasting the monarch at a 2009 state dinner, President Obama kept right on talking as the band played the British national anthem. And most recently, Donald Trump drew some raised British eyebrows when he walked ahead of the Queen during their 2018 visit. Only time will tell if the Bidens' encounter will have any awkward moments or be as smooth as a cup of Earl Grey tea. I think the Queen was trying to get around President Trump at the time. I do believe that's what she looked like she was doing.
Quite a few people had attempted to do.
I mean, it's amazing the amount you have to cover in a piece like that.
Yeah.
Given how many presidents she's met.
That's amazing, though.
Yeah.
What longevity.
She looks good.
She does. She does.